I knew that I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a wife and a mother. That was really what I was working towards. I just felt like this was what I was called to do. So as I started down that road of trying to get pregnant, I just never anticipated that it wasn't going to happen like it happens for everybody else. And it wasn't far in where I realized maybe my body wasn't going to do what everybody else's body did. So, you kind of make the decision at that point, like, how far down this road am I going to go? What kind of testing do I want to do? And at the exact same time, I found out I was pregnant. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Shortly after I found out I was pregnant and had shared with some close family and friends, I ended up miscarrying. At the same time, God had really surrounded me with this amazing group of women who were also struggling with infertility at different levels. And we all were taking our own unique paths to figure out how we were going to grow our families. And so through that season, I never felt like I was walking alone. But there certainly is hurt and pain and sadness when you kind of see like this big life dream that you really thought was going to be a part of your story kind of fading away. I always felt confident that I wanted to raise a child. I never really felt like that child had to come from my womb. It would have been amazing. I would have loved that, but I had a lot of peace. And so that led me down the adoption journey. I got to spend several months getting to know our birth mother, building a relationship, and the most amazing gift was that I got to be with her when she gave birth to my son, Bobby. And I often say that other than Jesus, Bobby's birth mother gave me the greatest gift anyone could ever give me, which is the ability to raise a child. For a while, I single parented and spent time raising Bobby as a single mom. And then I was gifted to meet my husband, Kevin. And not only did God gift me with an amazing man of God, but he also gifted me with 3 additional boys that Kevin brought to the marriage. And so I grew my family through the blending of a marriage of 2 people with children. And we now became a family of 4 boys. But that wasn't the end of my story. God also intended for us to grow our family together. And through the gift of adoption, we welcomed our daughters, Sam and Jamie, to our family as well. There's been so much hope and some grief and some loss along the way, but also the freedom to know that God's plans were always at the heart of this story that we've created and this journey that I've walked. I think that God gives us our unique stories to bless those around us. And over the years, he's put people in front of me that have been struggling, maybe with infertility, maybe considering adoption, maybe divorce and remarriage, blending families. And each one of those pieces that I've walked through has given me the ability to share some of my story with someone else who may need to hear it. And I'm grateful for the people that the Lord's always placed around me, community, other believers, friends who have helped me to really stay grounded when I was maybe struggling or trying to process through the whys of my story, the pieces I didn't understand in the moment, but always grateful that God continued to pull me back and remind me that his plans are better than mine.